Alright there, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content, and hopefully I shall see you guys on the next video. Okay, thank you for watching. Yeah, morning, good evening, or good night, depending on what time you're watching this. It's Nathan here, and it's time for the newest video. What is up, Stealth Squad? How's everyone doing tonight? Welcome. Okay, guys, I've been asked this question a few times, and I thought I would give you an answer. People have been asking me, am I ready for next week? Now, obviously, when I say next week, I mean all the updates, because there's a lot of them coming to my state, more than likely. So, Migo's finishing, obviously, this week. I should be able to get enough points to be able to get the HQ skins and stuff, which I want. So, that's one good thing. That's one thing I am ready about next week. But there are a lot of other things which are supposed to be coming out. Now, obviously, as you guys might already know, we just got this Plasma Surge. Now, the reason I believe we got this is because Pier 9 and Pier 10 are coming out. Now, this ends in 3 days, meaning it should come out just after that. It might be there might be a weekly event where it gives you like objectives and crap like that, but I think this is probably the thing which is hinting towards it, because I know the states not far before us have got them, and they also have Limitless. So obviously we do have Limitless coming out as well. On that part, I'm not too that bad with that, because I have been collecting obviously fragments for these. So you guys may have already seen, if I just quickly find where the fragments are. Here they are. So I've got I didn't know I had 70 of these generic ones, 21 and 52. Ooh, I did not know about that. But I've got 339 Raphael ones. Now, I don't know if Laura is going to be better than him. So my Laura still has work. I need 146 just to get her to level 7. Then I've got to level up all the skills, which is another 350. No, I don't know. It's like 390 maybe. I don't know. It's somewhere around there. So I still got a lot of work with my Laura to do, obviously, to be able to get her to the Limitless level. I'm not going to be pushing her past that. I'm not going to be getting her to obviously go into the what they called operative heroes, because that's when it gets really pricey, and right now cannot do it. On other news, obviously, where are my generic ones? I've got a load of generic, I don't even know where they are. So I've got the generic resonated hero frags. Here they are, 756. So that should be able to let me push 2 more heroes. If I need a few more, then obviously I'll just buy some. But I should be close enough to get my main march to all done. So that's obviously one thing which I am ready for. Now, another thing which is coming out is Airplane. we know right off the bat, when Airplane comes out, I push it. So as soon as I see a decent pack in it, I'll probably put a couple hundred just to give it a little boost. Maybe at the beginning of next month, which we're already halfway through this month, so what have we got, 3 weeks, I'll do a big push on it and try and get a nice upgrade. So I'm not too worried about Airplane. Now, the other thing which obviously is coming out is Gen 2 tanks. Am I ready for those? No. That's the part which I am not ready for, because I know how expensive Gen 1 was, and I've still got so much work to do on my Gen 1 tanks. So I don't know if I'm going to just put a complete halt on doing my Gen 1 tanks and just go straight into Gen 2, or if I think it would be a better idea to max out my Gen 1 tanks and use them in the meantime. Because I don't think it's going to be any small feat to be able to get my Gen 2 tanks to the level of my Gen 1. I think Gen 2 tanks are going to take me so much longer to catch up originally before actually being able to progress them. So I haven't quite decided how I'm going to do that. I will probably wait until I see how much the packs are. If the packs are a really big price like Gen 1 tanks are. I think that these are quite expensive. I will probably hold off and just focus on Gen 1 and then move on to Gen 2 once I've cleared out Gen 1. Not both Gen 1, sorry, just one set. So I'll just focus on the Mark II ones. I'm not going to level up the Mark 1s and just see how far I can get while slowly progressing on Gen 2. So the question is, am I ready for next week? 50-50. That's the answer, 50-50. Now, one thing which I really do want to still focus on is my dinosaur, because obviously the dinosaur will make a giant impact when it comes to joining rallies. So I don't think it's too much trouble if I do sit back and relax a little bit on other things, if I focus on this as a joiner for SVS and stuff. Because when it comes to that center fight, I think the most beneficial thing I can do is ramp up this. Because right now I am not the rally lead, I am third now. So if I come onto Apex Arena, I lose to Don, I lose to Val, I lose to Warlord. So all three of these do beat me right now. So I don't think I need to like go absolute batshit crazy on my stats when I feel like I need to get some of those joiner skills to be the strongest I can when it comes to SVS. So I think that's what I'm really going to be trying to ramp up. We gotta try and ramp up my joiner skill, my stats, and obviously I'm gonna be pushing my tier 10 straight off the bat. Tier 10. Now, am I ready for tier 9, tier 10? Yes. If you look at my plasma and polyplasma, I should be able to just max out tier 9, max out tier 10. If I'm going to be able to do the tier 10 research, that's a no-go. Now, tier 10 research is a whole new kettle of fish, but I've got the stuff for tier 9, tier 10 troops, and that's what matters when it comes to joining. Obviously, the tier 10 troops will matter a lot more in joining than the research. The research isn't going to matter when joining. That goes on to rally leading. Now, I'll be able to get that research at a later date. That isn't a giant rush. I've got a decent amount of construction speeds. Is that going to be enough to actually be able to push to tier 10? I'm not too sure. But if not, I got a load of generic speed ups. So either way, I will be going tier 10 as soon as it is ready to go. On the research side of things, I probably won't really touch it. So it doesn't matter so much about my speed ups. I think getting to tier 10 is probably going to cost me 1500 poly and something like 7000 plasma. I'm not, that's just a guess. It's close to that. I know it's somewhere around that ballpark. So as I said, I'll still be buying a little bit more poly. Like for instance, this poly pack, which is out right now, the limited deal. I'm going to get a few of these. So I'll get another maybe 150, 300 poly before I need to actually upgrade anyway. So it's not like it's a need to do now. I can focus that at a later stage. Now, what I'm really curious about is if we are getting SVS next week. Now, I will be finding out at reset literally in 30 minutes. So I will be live at this time because I am going to go live straight after doing this video. And you will be seeing if I've got SVS. Now, if we do have SVS, then Migo is still having that 2-week break. If we don't have SVS and we have SOTF, then obviously the Migo break is gone. We're going straight into a new Migo, and we're going to need to just get ready to upgrade straight off the bat. I'm hoping it's not the case. We have an SOTF, and I get to relax for 2 more weeks before actually pushing hard during an SVS prep. So, wish me luck. Am I ready for next week is the question. 50-50 is the answer. Not completely, but wish me luck at it. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Thank you for the continued support. Hope you guys have a great week. And I shall see you guys on the next one. Have a good night, guys. Peace.